So I got another one today for my client out in California. It's actually with a nonprofit development, like home building company. It's a company that we spoke to back in May. Timing wasn't right. They had another company in place, contract through the end of this year. So I pushed it out, reached back out, and we're able to find some time to meet. They've got about 65 users, and then they've got about 28 sites with a server at each site, so they've got 28 servers as well. And we set a Teams meeting for this Friday, and my client's going to go on there and talk to him and see if we might be able to give him a good comparison.
Yeah, just got one for one of my clients in Ohio. It's with a trucking company. It's with the president. She actually picked up today, which was pretty cool. But it's an in-person meeting set for next week. They have about 15 to 20 computers. She was, interested in getting the lowdown, learning about our services, and kind of what we can do for her. So it should be a pretty good one.
We got an appointment for my client in Indiana today, and it was with a company I've been talking to for a while now. Initially got him at the beginning of the year. Wasn't a good time. He was opening a new office, just had a lot going on. But reconnected with him today, and he was just caught the right time. He was open to talking. He's been with their current provider for about 7-8 years. Never looked elsewhere, so he's definitely open to comparing pricing and service. And they've grown quite a bit. Last time I talked to him, it was like around 10 users, and they're currently sitting around 30 computers, and then a few virtual servers as well. So definitely right in our wheelhouse, and I think we'd be a good fit for him. So excited to see where this one goes.
So got an appointment for my client in Cedar Falls. It's with Auto Body Shop, only about 5 workstations, but their IT director left and went to a different company, so they're kind of just scrambling, looking for a solution. So we're going to meet with them later this week, show them our managed service offerings, and see if we can be a resource for them.
So I got one for my Chicago client. It's about a 50-user law firm. Set it with the HR manager who kind of handles the relationships. They said that they weren't really getting the best use out of their current IT provider. When they were a little bigger, the price was really high, and they've had some turnover with employees, and they're still paying the same price as they did when they had like 20 more employees. So they're kind of upset about getting overcharged. So we're going to go in there, show them our success stories with law firms, and hopefully be able to beat their current price. It seems like that's their biggest pain point. So it's a good opportunity for next week, and we're looking to work with them. It should be a good one.
All right, so I got one for my new client. They're down in Florida. It's not really what I intended when I was calling this company. They were a little small, had 4 computers, no servers, but when I called, they said they needed IT help right away. And so after talking to the owner, it seems like they're going to be changing locations. They're going to be up to about 10 to 15 computers by the end of the year, and they're going to be shopping IT services. So we went ahead and set up a virtual meeting to get over some pricing for them, and it sounds like they're having some issues, so it should be a good opportunity to land and expand there.
So I just got off the phone with Solomon at Alto Vista Roofing in the DFW area. Loved what we do, loved the idea of it, wants to work with us and increasing his revenue, so I'm really looking forward to the future and working with some more partners in Texas.
I got 2 today, one for my guy out in West Virginia. It's with a transit company that actually currently uses an MSP, and their contract's not up until the end of the month, but basically I was able to pull pain out right away. They submit tickets to this company, and it takes this company more than 24 hours to respond or to get anything to happen. And I guess a week or 2 ago, they had a problem where all their systems were down and literally had to shut down for the day because they couldn't get their MSP to come help out that day. So they're really intrigued on seeing what kind of response time my company can provide, and basically just a general rundown of services and costs. Give them something to compare to what they currently pay for. But it is an exciting opportunity because it's 25 to 30 users. She said there's some part-timers there with some hardware as well. And then also mentioned that she'd be interested in looking into a VoIP phone system. So I think that's going to be a really good opportunity for my guy out in West Virginia. And then I got another one today for my guy in Arkansas. It's with a lead that I've been working on since February. It's with a church, and I talked to him back in February. Told me that around this time is a good time to follow up with him. That's when he looks over contracts and everything. So I set it up in the notes, had it to where the record came circling back around this time, Gave him a call. He remembers the conversation. He said he appreciated me following up around the time that he gave me to follow up, not too soon, not too late, and just basically went right into it. Said he's really excited to meet. This is usually the time where he's looking into projects for the future and basically what they're going to do for the next year. So it's one that my client in Arkansas wanted. We got it on the schedule, and we're meeting with them next Thursday, and that's also 30 users.
I've got two for my Canadian client today. One is a law firm, one is a financial firm. They're both shopping around right now. They're generally okay with what they have, but it's the time of year where they plan for the next year with their budget. So it's good timing with what we got, but they seemed interested to talk and are willing to hear us out. So we'll see how it goes. I also got one for my West Coast client. It's with an aerospace design company. It's with the CEO. He'll be on the road up until next month, but right now they don't have anything for IT, and he's doing his job and the other one, so he was interested in hearing about managed services and kind of seeing what our rates are and what we do. So that should be another good one.
Yeah, so I got an appointment today for the client out in Ohio. They actually spoke with someone a couple weeks back, and they were looking at getting a quote out for some security cameras, and the point of contact just wasn't there anymore. And so he's like, "You can talk to me. The owner's going to be here, on Wednesday, and so if you'd like to stop by and give us a quote," I'm like, perfect. That's like what you want to hear when they say that, especially with them saying she said it was perfect timing. So going out there, not sure the quantity of it, but they said the timing is perfect and that they just want to hear a quote. So it should be a decent opportunity to get out there, at least give them a price in hand. So